April 8th, 2025. Can you believe it? We're already 26.85% into the year. That's 14 weeks, 98 days, 2,352 hours, 141,120 minutes, or if you really want to feel the weight of it, 8,467,200 seconds. That's how much time has passed since we rang in the new year, full of hopes, goals, and promises to ourselves. Time flies. It slips through our fingers moment by moment as life speeds forward in a world where trends rise and fall faster than we can even scroll. A meme is born in the morning and dead by dinner time. Yesterday's viral video replaced by today's newest obsession. But every now and then, something breaks that cycle. Something cuts through the noise. It's not just a flash in the pan. It becomes part of the culture, a main character in the ongoing story of our lives online. And TikTok. TikTok is that something. Let's be real. What started as a short-form video app has grown into a global cultural juggernaut. TikTok has rewritten the rules on how we create, share, and connect. From dance trends that cross continents to deep dive book talk reviews that revive old novels, to creators who build full-blown careers from 15-second videos. This platform isn't just part of the digital landscape anymore. It is the landscape. TikTok is where movements are born, where unknown voices are amplified, and where authenticity beats algorithms, at least for a while. It's where fashion gets redefined, where music finds a second or third life, and where Gen Z, millennials, and even boomers converge in an oddly beautiful digital melting pot. And let's not forget brands, celebrities, politicians. They've all taken notice. TikTok isn't just where audiences are, it's where influence lives now. Don't mind the dog. So today, let's slow down a little bit and take a closer look at this digital force of nature as my ankle gets bit. Don't bite my ankle! You turkey? Turkey? Let's ask, how did an app once mocked for lip-syncing teens become the cultural compass of an entire generation and beyond? What makes it different from the platforms that came from it or before it? And what can we learn from the rise of TikTok about where we're heading next? Not just online, but as a society. Whether you're a die-hard creator, a curious lurker, or someone still resisting the download button, one thing's for sure, TikTok isn't just another trend. It's a catalyst, and its influence, it's only just getting started.
The following is rated TV MA and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome to another episode of Trending Tuesday, right here on Talk Radio. I'm Jonathan Riehle, and I'm so glad you're tuning in today, whether you're listening from your car, your couch, or maybe even while scrolling through your page, or For You page, while you're scrolling through your For You page. This one's for you. Today we're diving headfirst into a topic that's been dominating conversations online and offline for the last few years. That's right, we're talking about the global juggernaut known as TikTok. Now, let's be honest. For a lot of people, especially in the early days, TikTok was easy to brush off. Just another platform for dance challenges, lip-syncing teens, and quirky comedy, right? But if you've been paying attention, you know that TikTok has become so much more than that. It has evolved into a cultural powerhouse that completely flipped the script on how we engage with the world around us. Today, we are peeling back the layers to really understand what makes TikTok tick. Get it? TikTok tick. What's trending right now? How are creators, everyday people like you and me, shaping pop culture in real time? And why does this platform continue to lead the charge, even as other social media apps struggle to keep up? We will talk about the viral challenges that light up our feeds and the creative communities like book talk, food talk, and even clean talk that have turned the app into a home for both expression and inspiration. These aren't just passing fads, they're becoming cultural touch points, redefining how we connect and consume. But let's take it even further. TikTok isn't just changing how we're entertained. It's changing everything, from influencing how brands market their products, to how musicians launch their careers, to how politicians communicate with voters. TikTok's reach is massive. It's reshaping industries that once seemed impenetrable to change. And it's doing it not with glossy production or celebrity endorsement, but with short, authentic clips that resonate on a deeply human level. So buckle up, because today's episode is stacked. Whether you're someone who only jumps on TikTok when a trend hits the news, or you're spending late nights scrolling until 2 a.m., there's something here for you. We are going to explore what makes TikTok different, why it continues to dominate, and how it's influencing not just digital culture, but real-world conversation. Let's break it down, scroll through the stories, and unpack the power of the platform that got the whole world talking. This is Trending Tuesday. Let's get into it. So, let's rewind a little. How did TikTok rise to dominance in the first place? It feels like just yesterday TikTok was that quirky new app full of lip-syncing teens and dancing pets. But in a remarkably short time, it went from being a trendy app to one of the most influential platforms in the world. Today, TikTok has billions of users, countless creators, and a reach that spans across every continent. But if we think it's just about numbers, we're missing the bigger story. Before TikTok was TikTok, it was something else entirely. A Chinese app called Douyin, launched by a company named ByteDance in 2016. Douyin became a sensation in China first, and just a year later, ByteDance introduced the international version, TikTok. Around the same time, another app was making waves, musical.ly, which focused heavily on lip-syncing videos and had already captured a massive Gen Z audience, especially in the US. Then, in a bold and brilliant move in 2018, ByteDance acquired musical.ly, ly, and merged it into TikTok. Boom, overnight, TikTok inherited a large, engaged user base, a well-known brand in the West, and the momentum to become a juggernaut. The rest, history in the making. But what really launched TikTok into the stratosphere was something far more powerful than just a merger or marketing budget. It was, and still is, the algorithm. You've probably heard people joke that TikTok knows me better than I know myself. For real, it's not far off. TikTok's algorithm is eerily good. It doesn't just show you what's popular, it shows you what's relevant to you. And it does that with stunning accuracy. Here's how it works. Every tap, scroll, like, comment, share, TikTok pays attention. Watch a video all the way through. Noted. Rewatch it. Double noted. Skip it in the first 2 seconds. It learns. Over time, it curates your For You page, aka the FYP, into a hyper-personalized feed that reflects your interests, your humor, your curiosities, and sometimes even your mood. And unlike other social media platforms like Instagram or Facebook, where your feed is dominated by people you follow, TikTok flips that on its head. You don't need to follow anyone to enjoy the app. In fact, the real power of TikTok is in its discovery-based model. It constantly introduces you to new creators, fresh content, and perspectives you might have never found otherwise. It's not just a content hub. It's a discovery engine. It's like falling into a rabbit hole, right? You hop on for a quick break, and suddenly you've spent 45 minutes watching everything from how to make 3-ingredient pasta to hilarious dog voiceovers, to life advice from some guy filming in his car. And through it all, TikTok does something unique. It makes you feel connected. It makes you feel like you're part of a bigger moment. Whether it's a trending sound, a viral dance, or a heartfelt story. There's a sense that you're in it together with millions of others around the world. But here's where it gets even better. TikTok doesn't just want you to watch content. It wants you to make content. And it makes it easy. You don't need fancy equipment or editing skills. Just grab your phone, hit record, and you're in. The app empowers anyone. Yes, anyone to become a creator. It doesn't matter if you're 16 or 60, in a big city or a small town. You have a voice, and TikTok gives you the stage. And that's what makes TikTok so different. It's democratized. I can't speak that well. Democratized. Virality. You don't have to be famous to go viral. You just need a moment that resonates. That raw, authentic energy is why a dog groomer, a teacher, or a single dad can suddenly have a video with 3 million views. It's why creators from every walk of life are finding their people and building careers on the app. So yeah, TikTok's rise wasn't just a fluke. It was the result of strategic innovation, community focus, and an algorithm that made everyone feel seen. From a Chinese startup to a global digital force, TikTok has completely redefined what social media is and what it can be. And the craziest part, this ride is still just getting started. Let's talk about the creators, the heart and soul of TikTok. This platform has completely redefined what it means to be an influencer. It's no longer just about curated photos or carefully planned content. On TikTok, it's about raw creativity, authenticity, and connection. And the result? an explosion of voices, talents, and personalities who are shaping culture in real time. You know, it's kind of wild when you think about it. Some of TikTok's biggest stars were just regular people before the app catapulted them into the spotlight. Take Charlie D'Amelio, just a teenager who loved to dance in her bedroom. One video, one dance routine, and suddenly she's a household name, with sponsorship deals, TV appearances, and even her own reality show. That's the magic of TikTok. It gives everyday people a chance to shine, to be seen, to be heard. And then there's Addison Rae. Same story. One dance video leads to millions of followers, a Netflix movie, and collaborations with top music artists. But it doesn't stop at the A-listers. Scroll through your feed and you'll find teachers sharing classroom stories, chefs whipping up midnight recipes, parents filming hilarious moments with their kids, and even grandmas giving life advice. There's something deeply human about TikTok. It's the platform where authenticity beats perfection. Creators are no longer just content producers, they're entrepreneurs, cultural commentators, even activists. They've launched clothing brands, makeup lines, fitness programs, and books. They've raised awareness about social issues and built communities around mental health, body positivity, and neurodiversity. In many ways, TikTok is the modern day megaphone for the everyman. And what really binds us all of this together? Viral trends. Viral trends are the currency of TikTok. It's where magic happens. One person posts a funny or clever video, someone else copies it, and suddenly you've got a global movement. Dance trends are probably the most famous. From the Renegade to Savage Love and Say So. These dances aren't just choreography. They're a shared language. You see people in high school cafeterias, weddings, subway platforms, even celebrities on red carpets joining in. But trends go way beyond dance. Let's talk about book talk for a second. This isn't your grandma's book club. It's vibrant, emotional, chaotic in the best way. Readers pour their hearts out, cry over characters, and scream into the void when a plot twist hits too hard. And the impact? Massive. Books that were collecting dust on shelves are now bestsellers because one person made a heartfelt TikTok saying, "This book ruined me, and I need someone to talk about it with." Authors are now writing with TikTok in mind. Publishers are scouting book talk for rising stars. Libraries and bookstores have entire shelves dedicated to book talk favorites. It's proof that when people care, they share. And that word of mouth, especially in a TikTok video, can move mountains. And speaking of things that move mountains, let's not forget about food talk. Oh man, this one's kind of personal because I cook a lot. TikTok took food from a utility to an adventure. I mean, who remembers the whipped coffee craze during the pandemic? That creamy, frothy, over-the-top drink was everywhere. One person posted it, and then boom, millions were trying it out, posting their own twist, rating the results. And don't even get me started on cloud bread or the baked feta pasta that had grocery stores running out of feta cheese. TikTok made food fun again. It wasn't about being a chef. It was about exploring. It was about trying something new, filming the chaos, and being part of a collective movement. You messed up the recipe? Doesn't matter. You're part of the trend now. But here's the thing. These trends are more than just internet fads. They create connection. They create community. When you post your version of a trend, you're not just sharing a video. You're joining a global conversation. You're saying, I see this too. I'm part of this. Whether it's clean talk, where people find therapy in organizing their fridge, or cottage core, aesthetics, romanticizing slow living in the countryside. These trends speak to something deeper in us, something human. At the end of the day, TikTok is more than just an app. It's a cultural mirror reflecting who we are, what we care about, and how we want to express ourselves. The creators and trends are the heartbeat of this digital world, and together, they've created a space where anyone can make an impact. Whether you're dancing in your bedroom, cooking in your kitchen, or crying over a fantasy novel, you're not alone. That's the real power of TikTok. But here's the thing. TikTok isn't just changing what we eat, what we read, or how we dance. It's influencing entire industries, from marketing and entertainment to politics and activism. TikTok has become a cultural powerhouse, shaping how we communicate, shop, vote, and even what we value in our everyday lives. Let's start with marketing. A decade ago, businesses leaned heavily on traditional media, TV ads, radio jingles, glossy magazine spreads, the usual suspects. But now, TikTok has flipped the entire advertising playbook on its head. We've entered an era where a 15-second clip shot on an iPhone can outperform $1 million ad campaign. Why? Because it's real, it's raw, it feels authentic. That's the magic. Brands aren't just selling products anymore. They're selling experiences, emotions, moments. They're collaborating with creators who have built trust with their audiences. Think about it. Would you rather buy a skincare product from a flashy ad or from your favorite creator who's showing their daily routine and genuinely loves the product? That's trust. That's relatability. Is what sells today. There's a reason why big companies are paying attention. Remember the Ocean Spray plus Fleetwood Mac moment? One guy riding a skateboard, drinking cranberry juice, vibing to dreams, and suddenly Ocean Spray is trending worldwide. Their stock surged. Fleetwood Mac re-entered the charts. That was the power of one video, one vibe, one cultural wave. And it's not just products, it's politics. That's right, politicians are sliding into TikTok, trying to connect with younger voters where they actually are. Gone are the days of stiff campaign speeches and rehearsed town halls. Now, we've got presidential candidates stitching videos, responding to challenges, and sharing behind-the-scenes content with captions like, POV, I'm your future president trying to win your vote. It's wild, but it's working. TikTok offers a direct line to millions of users who might otherwise feel disconnected from politics. And when someone goes live from their kitchen talking about healthcare or student loans in plain language, it hits different. It feels human. And let's be honest, when was the last time a political debate felt human? um, and then there's the global impact. A viral video in the US could blow up in Brazil, Japan, South Africa. Within minutes. TikTok isn't just local anymore. It's global by design. It transcends borders, cultures, and languages. You might not speak the same language, but that trending sound, that dance challenge, that emotional reaction, we all understand it. It's become this universal form of communication. And the engagement doesn't stop after one view. People save these videos, share them, recreate them, remix them. It's like a cultural snowball rolling downhill, growing with every interaction. That's why brands aren't just looking for visibility anymore. They're chasing virality. Virality. And TikTok delivers that better than any platform right now. So whether it's changing how we market products, how we consume entertainment, or how we engage with politics and the world at large, TikTok isn't just an app on your phone, it's a cultural engine. It's shaping how we see the world, how we talk about it, and how we interact with it. And we are all along for the ride, one stroll at a time. Now, let's talk about the future of TikTok. We've seen this app grow from a fun way to share short videos to an undeniable cultural juggernaut. And as trends constantly evolve, TikTok TikTok keeps growing in ways we never imagined possible. Unlike other platforms that have hit a plateau or been replaced by the next big thing, TikTok has maintained its freshness, relevance, and appeal. But why? Well, it's because TikTok doesn't just follow trends, it creates trends. Think about it. TikTok has become a trend-making machine. It's not just a place to see what's cool. It's a space where new trends emerge daily. Whether it's a new dance challenge, a viral sound, or a quirky video format, TikTok isn't just keeping up with the times, it's shaping the cultural conversation. The secret sauce, the algorithm, the creator community, and the platform's constant push to break creative boundaries. Unlike other social media apps that are often stuck in their ways, TikTok's algorithm is a game changer. It doesn't just show you posts from people you follow. It introduces you to new content, creators, and trends that you most likely will enjoy. And the more you engage, the more personalized your feed becomes. That's what makes TikTok so addictive and unique. It's a place where you can discover fresh content constantly. And even if you're not actively looking for something new, TikTok always seems to know what you'll want to see next. And let's not forget the creator community. TikTok has empowered people from all walks of life to share their unique voices and perspectives. Whether you're an inspiring artist, a dancer, a cook, or just someone with a funny idea, TikTok gives you the platform to go viral without needing a big budget or professional equipment. The diversity and creativity of TikTok creators are unmatched, and it's this community that fuels the continuous flow of trends and content. Now, we want to know, what trends have you seen on TikTok that you just can't get enough of? Maybe you've jumped on the latest viral challenge or discovered a new hobby thanks to a TikTok creator. What has TikTok inspired you to try? Hit us up on social media platforms and join the conversation using the hashtag TalkRadioTakes. Hashtag TalkRadioTakes. Share your stories with us, and let's talk about the creative power TikTok gives to everyone. As long as TikTok keeps innovating, it will continue to be the platform that sets the tone for everything else. Whether it's the rise of new viral trends or new ways to engage with users, TikTok is constantly evolving. It has the ability to make new features feel fresh and exciting, and it adapts to the demands of its global audience. The platform doesn't just reflect culture, it drives it. Honestly, can you imagine a world without TikTok right now? It's hard to picture. From the way we learn new things, to how we consume entertainment, to even how we shop, it's embedded itself into the fabric of our daily lives. TikTok isn't just another social media app. It's become a cultural force, shaping everything from trends to business strategies to how we communicate. And if the past few years are any indication, this trend shows no signs of slowing down. So, will TikTok continue to dominate in the coming years? Absolutely. With its ability to innovate, its unparalleled algorithm, and its thriving creator community, TikTok is built to last. It's not just a platform, it's a movement, and it's showing no signs of fading away. So get ready for even more viral moments, trends, and content, creative content, because TikTok is here to stay, and it's only getting started. Now, as you think about the future of TikTok, what's one trend you hope to see emerge in the next year? Maybe something unexpected, or maybe something that's a little bit off the wall. Send us your thoughts. Use the hashtag future of TikTok, and share your ideas with us. And remember, folks, TikTok is more than just a trend. It's a cultural shift. It's pushing boundaries, creating new opportunities, and giving everyone a voice. As long as it keeps evolving and surprising us, TikTok will continue to dominate the social media landscape. So keep scrolling, keep creating, and keep being part of the TikTok revolution. We'll be right here keeping up with every new moment, trend, and video that comes our way. And that wraps up today's Trending Tuesday. What an exciting ride it's been. We've dived deep into how TikTok's rise to dominance goes far beyond just viral dances. It's not just an app, it's a full-on cultural and digital revolution that's reshaping everything from entertainment to politics. TikTok has become a powerhouse, influencing everything we do, from how we shop, to how we communicate, to how we discover new trends. It's more than just a social media platform. It's a major force in our daily lives. As we look ahead, it's clear that TikTok's impact will continue to evolve. Who knows what new trends and challenges will emerge in the next few months or even years. We could be seeing entirely new ways to engage, connect, and create that we haven't even imagined yet. But one thing's for certain. TikTok's influence is here to stay, and it's shaping the future of the digital world as we know it. So don't go anywhere, because we'll be back next week with more insight on what's trending. We'll dive into more of the digital landscape and keep you updated on the latest and greatest. So, keep scrolling, stay tuned, and as always, keep engaging with the digital world around you. It's constantly changing, and you never know what's coming next. Until then, take care, have a great day, and keep exploring. Because in this digital age, there's always something new just around the corner. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on Trending Tuesday. But yeah, stay tuned, stay connected, keep exploring, and feel free to use some of the hashtags that we've used in the episode here and in the YouTube description. Use some of those hashtags to help promote me, help get the word out on my shows, talk about TikTok, all that stuff. But yes, I will be back next week with Trending Tuesday, and we will have whatever else is trending out there, and we will talk about it and discuss things. But for now, peace, much love, have a good rest of the week, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Wedgie Wednesday, one of my favorite nights of the week. Wedgie Wednesday, I love those shows, talking about weird stuff, so it's always fun. Peace. Hashtag Talk Radio, hashtag Pro Rules Entertainment. Start using some of these hashtags to get me some advertisement.